Today, we've got some exciting news for all you smartphone photography fans. The upcoming Google Pixel 10 is expected to come with a powerful new feature, and it's all about macro photography, which means taking super close-up photos of small things like flowers, insects, or tiny objects. Let's get right into it. Google is planning to make a big change in how macro photos are taken with the Pixel 10. Instead of using the ultra-wide camera like older models, the Pixel 10 will now use the telephoto lens for macro shots. This new method is called tele-macro photography. Now, you might be thinking, what's the big deal? Why does it matter which camera takes the macro shot? Well, using the telephoto lens for macro allows you to take detailed close-up photos from a short distance instead of having to hold the phone super close to the object. That's helpful because sometimes getting too close can scare away animals like butterflies or cause shadows to ruin the shot. Other phone brands have tried this before. Samsung used a similar method in the Galaxy Z Fold 4. Oppo also used it in the Find 5, and the upcoming OnePlus 13 is expected to include it too, although they haven't talked much about it yet. What makes Google's version special is that the Pixel 10 will automatically switch between the telephoto and ultra-wide lenses, depending on what will give the best photo. That means you don't have to worry about which camera to use. The phone will choose for you based on how far you are from the subject. This is actually a smart solution to a common problem. In regular macro photography, when the phone gets too close, your hand or the phone itself can block the light and create shadows. But with tele-macro, since you're not right on top of the object, you get better lighting and more natural-looking photos. Plus, it's easier to hold the phone steady when you're not super close. Another benefit of using the telephoto lens is that it usually has better image quality. The photos you take will look sharper, with more detail, like the texture of a leaf, the veins in a flower petal, or the wings of a small insect. Just for comparison, the Pixel 9 Pro used a 48-megapixel ultra-wide camera for macro shots, which was already very good, but it still required you to get really close. With this new setup in the Pixel 10, macro photography could feel more natural and be easier for everyone to use. And macro photography isn't the only upgrade. The Pixel 10 lineup is also expected to bring some fresh color options. The regular Pixel 10 might come in colors like ultra blue, limoncello a bright yellow, iris a purple shade, and midnight a dark blue or black. The Pro and Pro XL models may be available in sterling gray, light porcelain, midnight, and smoky green. If you're looking at the foldable Pixel 10 Pro Fold, it might come in just two colors, sterling gray and smoky green. Now, when will these phones launch? Well, nothing is official yet. Rumors say the Pixel 10 will be announced on August 20th, and the phones will be available to buy starting August 28th. That's about a week later than last year's Pixel 9 launch, but the delay might be because Google wants to launch all four models at once instead of releasing them one by one. What's impressive is that Google is improving the camera experience without adding more lenses or increasing the price. Instead of packing in extra hardware, they're using smarter software and better use of existing cameras. That's a clever move, especially when many brands add more cameras that don't always improve photo quality. So if you love photography, especially close-up shots, the Pixel 10 might be the perfect phone for you. Google seems to be focusing on real, useful features instead of flashy gimmicks. If this new tele-macro system works as expected, it could be one of the best camera phones for macro photography, even without a professional camera. That's it for today's update. If you enjoyed the video, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the bell icon so you never miss the latest tech news. Let us know in the comments, are you excited about this new macro feature? Would it make you want to try the Pixel 10? Thanks for watching. See you in the next video.